Welcome to Swarm 101. Today, we're going over some basic tips to help you not only complete this game, but get on the leaderboard. So after a few quick lessons, we're going to start progressing you from noob all the way to pro. So first we're going to need to crawl, but in Swarm's case, that means swing. Here we're showing off the importance of grapple control. Our resident Swarm expert, IHI, has spawned in multiple warhead enemies and is able to remain safe with his expert swinging skills. A single grapple and tug, followed by a secondary pull, can keep you moving in a circular pattern. This is ideal and makes you a much harder target to hit. You want to avoid swinging in a straight line, or pulling yourself up straight in the air and killing enemies while you descend. These maneuvers will make you an easy target, and while it might work on casual and normal modes, it's an easy way to get picked off when you're playing on extreme. After you get the hang of swinging, you'll need to master your weapons. First up is your trusty pistols, which can actually go into rapid fire full auto mode anytime you get a killing spree. So once you hear that killing spree audio cue, hold down those triggers and unleash a non-stop stream of bullets that have an increased damage. Okay, so let's move on to some additional weapons. Every specialty weapon in Swarm has a limited amount of ammunition, so let's go over how to maximize each weapon's potential. First on the list is the Seek Boy. This is a homing rocket launcher that can do some serious damage. When you pick up this weapon, don't just start blasting away. Make sure you see the lock-on indicator before firing, and make sure to be aware of your firing rate. Your rockets can blow each other up, so you either want them right next to each other for maximum damage, or you have to space them further apart. Also keep in mind the Seek Boy is ineffective against enemy shields. Let's move on to the Boomy, a remote detonation grenade launcher. This weapon is ideal for taking out large groups of enemies, and it's also very effective at hitting enemy weak spots. If a warhead or snake aren't allowing you to get a good angle on them, the Boomy can solve that problem. This is another weapon that's also ineffective against shields, but you can shoot a grenade over an enemy shield and detonate it behind them. Now if you are struggling with enemy shields, the Beamer is the weapon for you. Like the weapon's name, it shoots a consistent beam that completely bypasses shields. It's also ideal for hitting enemy weak points, as it will penetrate through the enemy, allowing you to hit weak spots that you can't visibly see. Make sure to use a swiping motion for increased damage, and if you combine it with slow motion, you could take out an enemy snake in one good blast. Our next weapon is the Grub. This laser shotgun blast is effective against shields and swarms of enemies. You can charge this weapon by holding down the trigger, allowing it to unleash a much larger shot pattern. When the Grub is fully charged, it's pretty hard to miss. Another weapon that makes it hard to miss is Chain Lightning. It's almost like turning on easy mode. Chain Lightning will damage almost everything in sight. To avoid wasting ammo, wait for the full stream of tracers to spawn in before taking them out, and try not to use this weapon against shields. Okay, so we just mastered all the weapons of Swarm, and now we could shoot for the leaderboard. In order to get on the leaderboard, you're going to have to master the complete kill and shard collecting. Tracers have a predetermined spawn pattern. Learning these will help you quickly take out a stream of tracers, which nets you a huge point bonus. After that, just make sure to swoop in and collect those shards. There's also a large emphasis on speed in this game, so you're going to have to learn to do everything we just talked about and do it quickly. Follow these tips and I'm sure you'll start pushing your way up the leaderboard. Okay, so that was the basic list of Swarm tips, and now you are much more equipped to handle this game.